Good morning. Dances with Pitbulls. You know, Rebecca. Crazy Rebecca. Today we just have a show and tell of these lovely tags and the remaining ICADs. These started out as these. I used my painted papers that I made the other day, and I embossed with my multitude of embossing powders. But that's in the other room. That's why I don't film that. Plus it's loud and it's, yeah. So sorry. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I sent one off, so I actually made 15. So, okay, who can guess where I got these images? That's right, Tisha Moore. You have to go to her Archstronauts Club. It's $5 a month. But if you ever buy printables off of Etsy, you know, just a few printables will cost you $5. Here there are pages and pages and pages of printables, plus tons of other videos and inspiration. And she gives you tons of how-to videos on how she does things. So archstronauts.com, if I remember, I'll put the link in the description box. Okay, this one. I like this guy. He's playing a concertina, or as we call it, a squeeze box. And still using up my words. They're never ending. The never ending words. This is a robot. And I used red for the embossing. Focus. Oh, and this was from this bag of when I made my blanket. I have this bag left of yarn ends, and it's never ending also. What is up with that? Okay, we got Jason. And that was gold, and it just didn't show up very well. I don't know if I didn't stamp right with the glue pad, or because it's real dark up here. But he still has some glitter, so this was like a black, not just black, but it has other colors in it. Oh, that was lovely, dear. More gold, and I see right here it didn't take, but it did take down there. I think I wasn't pressing hard enough. This one I outlined, and I wasn't really happy with it, so she got some red bling on her. This creepy thing, I used copper, and it's not shiny, it's a matte copper. So, but I mean, overall I like it. This is the silver. The silver works fabulous. I call those one M. Tibbets. He's like, eh? Again with that black, whatever. See, that worked really well. Okay, another one I outlined. I think this is yellow. It's a matte yellow. Okay, this one's different because I just loved how it turned out, so I didn't want to put an image over it. So I put Love You to the Moon and Back. Yeah, that's one of my favorite stamps too. This is copper again. This guy, I had to put him on a back. You know, this is one of my business cards. Like this, they were Sherry's old business cards. She didn't like them, so we have a ton of them. And I put metallic paint on them. That's what that is behind him. A fortunate find. And he's got the silver. And the last one, a nice girl from a good home. She has yellow. So I really like those. So let's write that down. Number 56 is 15 tags with painty papers, embossing, Tisha Moore, and yarn. And as you'll see, my handwriting has not improved. I'm going to go ahead and write this one down too. 57 are the 15 remaining ICADs. Starts with 41. 41 through... No, wait. How did I do that? Did I already show those? I did. Okay. Not 41. 46. 46 through 61. Okay. Phew. Oh, pardon my sniffles. Oh, the allergies. That's another never-ending thing. Okay. This is Foxy. I made this in Tennessee at my sister's house. I did the card part on the drive down. I taught my grandkids a few things. But Judy had given me a bunch of stuff, and this was in it. And then she gave me some more letters, and this bling. Look how pretty. So that's 46. Okay. When we first got to North Carolina, we went to a park, North End Park or something like that. It was like a, let's call a spade a spade. It was a swamp. We had fun there. But one of the brochures I picked up, I cut a lot of birds out of them. So, and my granddaughters and I, my other 5 granddaughters, we were all together for this trip, and we sat around the table and we watercolored on index cards. So this card came from that session, and I glued this, I think it's a hawk or an osprey or something. And I taught them how to do these kind of flowers. Won't you fly, eagle fly? Won't you run, little cottontail, run? That's what I was singing when I did this one. Birds. And I just colored that with crayons. Embrace imperfection. So, man, I got a lot of mileage out of that one brochure. Okay, in North Carolina, they had these trees. Now, it was July. And these trees were blooming everywhere. And I was like, what is that? It's not lilacs. It looked like lilacs. But there were white ones, there were red ones, there were pink ones, and there were purple ones. Crepe myrtle. The thing is, when I lived in Florida, we called the bougainvillea crepe myrtle. So I was like, no, that ain't crepe myrtle. And they're like, yes, it is. We went to a nursery. They told us what it was. So it's crepe myrtle. And that's my impressionistic impression of what crepe myrtle looked like. Okay, this was when I got back home and I was cleaning off my desk. Same, just trying to use things up. This, I was playing with some rubber stamps. I love this. You stamp the bottle and then you stamp this part. So I think I got those at Tuesday morning, so I'm going to make use of those again. This, people went crazy for this on Instagram. And it's just, I just was grabbing stamps and stamping. So I don't know. You don't know what people like. I can't figure it out. Okay, this is more me. Embrace your journey. With painting papers and Tisha Moore. And I was Mod Podge all over that one. I love this one. This is not the same. Hold on. I just had... Okay. This is not the same as this. But I do love me some good moon with faces stamps. Another one of the cards I did on the way to Tennessee. Had this little frog left over from one book, so believe in daydreams. And for number 61, the end. So I really enjoyed the ICADs this year. I posted every single one of these on Instagram, which made me happy. I need to lay them all out and get a picture of them all together. And they're living, you know, in this box with the rest of them. So you end up with 61 or 62 if you did a cover card like that. Little artworks. So if you have not heard of ICAD, it's Daisy Yellow. She's the one that started sponsoring it. I think other people do it now too, but she's the original. So I would go to Daisy Yellow, daisyyellowart.com, and whatever. But this is the box Tom gave me. I covered it with tinfoil with alcohol inks. So that's all I got today. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. I need friends. And please like and comment. And, of course, I have no language to say goodbye in, so I'll just say it in English. Goodbye.